Good morning, guys. How are you? Let's get right into the word this morning. The word is make your neighbor happy. Romans 15, verse 2. Let each one of us make it a practice to please, meaning what? To make happy, okay, his neighbor for his good and for his true welfare. To edify him, meaning what? To strengthen him and build him up spiritually. Romans 15, verse 2. The Bible teaches that if we are strong in our faith, we ought to bear with the faults of the weak and live to please others. Each one of us should make it a practice to please and make our neighbors happy for their good. For their good, to edify them, meaning to strengthen them, to build them up. Your neighbor, whether that be your physical neighbor, whether that be your friend, whether that be your friend's friend, whether that be a stranger on the street, whether that be a family member, whether that be a family member's family member, whether that be a family member's friend, whether that be anyone, whoever it resonates to you. Say you're in a group with people and you see one person and you see them not with you, not included. What are you going to do in that situation? Are you going to gossip about them? Are you going to make up lies about them? Are you going to mistreat them because you think that you're in a group that's better than them? Are you going to make people think things about them that aren't true so it makes you look better? Are you going to disclude them because they're just not part of your group and you have your group already? If you're in a place where people deserve to be included, are you someone that's going to go out of your way to include that person? You know, will you be honest and ask yourself some questions that may be difficult to answer, but will bring you face to face with where you are in regards to loving other people? What about your workplace? How are you at work with others? Are you building them up? Are you strengthening them because you know that what God has for you is for you, and what God has for that person is for that person, and nobody can take away what God has for you? So it's better to lift that person up than to bring them down. Edify, to build up and to strengthen our neighbor, whoever that neighbor is to you. How much do you do for others? Are you trying to find out what people want and need so you can help them? Are you sincerely trying to know the people in your life in a genuine way? The people in your life, do you really know them? Or do you just call them up, talk about your business, hang up the phone? Or do you stop and you say, what about you? How you doing? And when they answer, it seems like it's short and quick. And you know that maybe there could be something else there. So you dig a little bit because why? Because you want to strengthen them, because you want to build them up, because not everybody always speaks about what's going on inside. Are you sincerely trying to know the people in your life in a genuine way? How much do you really even know the people in your own family? Do you even know them? How well do you know them? I have a big family. A big family. A lot of them, 3/4 of them have no idea who I am. No clue. They're just running around doing their own thing. And that's okay, but do you know your family? Maybe we can work together to be closer. Maybe you can work together to be closer. Your immediate family. How well do you know your brothers and sisters? How well do you know your mom and dad and what's really going on with them? Deep down, genuinely. What about your family that you call, your friends and people in your life that you call family? Why do you call them family? Maybe today you can remind them of why you call them family, why they're family in your life, why you would consider them over other people. But never forget where you came from, and never forget who your family is. Thou shalt honor their mother and father. Brothers and sisters fight, they don't get along sometimes, but they are our brothers and our sisters, and we die for them. We die for them. We live for them. We are family, and God gave us that family for a reason. So, as I answered these questions a few years ago, I was appalled at the level of selfishness of people in my life. Even though I had been a Christian for many years, the truth began to open my eyes about why I was still unhappy and unfulfilled, even though I had every reason to be really happy. I started to watch the behaviors of people at my workplace, behaviors of people at my job, behaviors of people at my hangout events, behaviors of people at my family events, behaviors of people everywhere. How did they treat me? How did I treat them? How did I feel about the way that they treated me? And how did I make them feel the way that I treated them? So, the bottom line was that there's people that are selfish and self-centered, right? And sometimes they need to change, and we can't change them. We can't change them. There's times in your life that you can be self-centered and you can be selfish, but you can change yourself. We don't have control over other people, only God can help them change, but we can see our behavior and fix it so we can be better, so we can continue every day to wake up and move forward, edifying others, building them up, strengthening them. Okay? As I press on daily, I make progress and I am happier all the time. The more that I look at my behavior and know that it's of the Lord. I know that when God looks down on me, the things that I say out of my mouth, the things that I do, I know that the Lord our God is looking down and saying, my daughter, who I am well pleased. I know that I work every day on myself, and other people, they need to work on themselves too. Everybody needs to get closer to the image of Christ. Everybody. And we all can. We all can. Trust in Him. Trust God enough to deposit yourself with Him and trust Him to meet all of your needs while you're busy meeting the needs of others. While you're busy meeting the needs of others. Don't go a whole day without trying to meet the need of somebody else in your life. Just one person. Start off your first week doing one. I'm already doing 3 to 6 people a day now. But I started out with just one. Let me try and work on one person a day. Take care of yourself, guys.